The Wall Street Journal today speculated that Governor Dukakis may not be taking full advantage of what appears to be Republican shortcomings, and said Dukakis, in the end, may lessen his chance of winning by being too cautious. Marcus Jones sought the governor's response today on the campaign trail.
People in the Dukakis campaign are attributing the governor's recent drop in the polls to the intense media coverage of last week's Republican convention. They say future polls will show their man is still running neck and neck with Vice President Bush. But some political analysts aren't so sure. Analysts for the Wall Street Journal speculated in this morning's edition that the governor has let his lead slip away, suggesting he has not been aggressive enough and pointing out the shortcomings of the Republicans.
It seems to me that when your opponent is having their convention, you simply have to sit back and recognize the fact that you and the media and everybody is going to be focused on them. And now that's over, now they can begin the real fight.
You know, today we're going to begin a journey into the future. And we're going to begin it by train, in the style of a great Democratic president named Harry Truman.
The governor may see himself as a Truman, but some of those who follow politics closely are beginning to say he's more like Truman's rival, Thomas Dewey. Dewey had a big lead over Truman in 1948 and did little to broaden that lead. The nation's leading business newspaper today reports that, or suggests that you're running your campaign similar to Dewey.
Similar to who?
Similar to Thomas Dewey.
Don't believe all you read in the newspaper. I don't remember Tom Dewey in 1948 campaigning by train across the heartland of America. I remember a fellow named Harry Truman in 1948 who did that, and he was elected.
But it's suggesting, Governor, that you're not being aggressive. Do you plan to be more aggressive?
Well, there's a fine line between being aggressive and obnoxious, between being positive and competitive and something else.
The governor has no plans of being something else in this campaign. From the very beginning, he has said, what you see is what you get. Straightforward, issue-oriented. And he has no intention of changing that approach. Governor Dukakis seems content to let his actions speak for him on the campaign trail. He'd rather voters see him as the man responsible for rebuilding rundown urban areas like this, and not as the man who spends most of his time trying to come up with one-liners to put down George Bush. For the 10 o'clock news, I'm Marcus Jones.